Hi guys, it's Anne, and today's video is a Empties video. My little Empties box is overflowing, so it's time that I just go through this. Basically, yes, we are going through my garbage, but I'll try and provide some little mini reviews of the things that I go through. Some of the stuff is like a regular empty, so I probably won't do a review. I'll zip through quickly, but if you're curious, check out any of my previous Empties videos and you'll probably see more reviews on those products. Anyway, stop babbling, get started. So I have a ton of sheet mask going on. Sorry, that's the sun reflecting. It's one of those things that I actually can't cover it up where it's coming in right now, so it's like coming in right on the edge of where my curtain reaches. So anyway, I have a ton of sheet masks. I'm not going to go over the Esfolio ones, so these ones, because I've talked about them in the past. I really like them. I pick them up at Winners when I see them. I've got the Pearl mask here, the green tea essence mask, and I've got another one that I just recently got, the collagen mask. I mean, it's just super cute, the little piggy. Out of these, my favorite so far is the Pearl one. I'd really like to try and get the honey one and try that one out because I've heard that one's really good. Another green tea one. So it's 4 of those that I went through. I'm not going to talk too much about this one. This is the Rosé All Day from Masquerade. I've talked about this before. It's very similar to the Wander peel-off mask that came in one of the recent Boxy Charms. It was a fine mask. It comes in these cute little packages, which super cute, but I feel like are super wasteful. So for me, this would be a gift type product. Like this would be really cute in like a bachelorette gift or something like that, or like a birthday gift where you're not sticking someone with like a giant tube of face mask, but then they still get to try out, this basically, I think I was able to get 2 out of them. There was two packets of these in this packet. Again, packets, a little wasteful. That's why I'm kind of like, I like sheet masks and I don't like sheet masks, it's one of those, where I'm going with that. The one I did want to talk about a little bit more was this one from Sephora. It's this watermelon after sun mask. Oh, there's still stuff in it. So I won't turn it upside down or right side up anymore. It was, what did they call it? A gel mask or something like that. It had like a face part and a chest part. It was interesting. So I bought this last year. I don't know if it's still available. If it is, I'll link it below if it is. It felt like it was like a weird jelly consistency, like the mask part. And I just want to share this piece. So it had like 2 pieces of cloth on both sides of the mask, which confused me for a second, as well as the chest part. But I just want to show you, this was the shape of the mask. I don't know if you can see that. Let me just put that in front of my face. Yes, can you see what the problem is here, people? It's so wide and short. Like, it's a weird, but I mean, I have a tiny head. So yeah, it was just really interesting to try and get this on my face. And for that reason alone, I wouldn't repurchase this one. I mean, it was nice. It felt nice. It probably would have felt better. Like I did it, many hours after I'd been out during the day, but it probably would feel good right after being out in the sun because it had that gel effect. But I feel like the other sheet masks I have as soon as you put them on, they're cold. That's why I really don't like using it in the winter because they're cold on your face. But anyway, it was fun to try, but I would never repurchase it. Continuing on with a simple skincare thing. This is simple skincare thing. Simple micellar makeup remover wipes. I liked these. I would actually repurchase these. I don't buy makeup wipes very often. They're something I buy irregularly because I don't use them regularly. I pretty much, if I use them, it's for when I'm using swatches or I'm being real lazy and don't really want to wash my face. So these ones were actually really good. They took off my makeup. They were nice on my skin. They didn't feel too wet, too dry. They didn't make my eyes burn. They were just and they did take my makeup off. So yeah, kind of a surprise. Really liked these. So this is the empty packaging of just cotton pads. These are the Joe Fresh ones. I didn't mind these ones. I think I bought them because they were on sale, but the ones I prefer are the Quo ones. Like Quo has ones, I think it's a purple, it's got purple writing on it, and they're like the best ones from the drugstore, and they're pretty affordable if you get them on sale. I have yet to I bought the fabric to make my own cotton pads. I have yet to actually do that. So, you know, this is me checking in with you and saying, hold me accountable, because I'm going to make a video of making cotton rounds from actual, like, thank you, cotton material. Yes, we hear you. Thank you. I don't know if you heard that, but okay. It's part of my life. So this is a product I want to talk about. This is the Peeling So Good, Very Good Peeling Pad. This came in a top box. I hated this, to put it lightly. I'm going to put a picture in of what this looked like on my skin. So bear in mind, I had filmed the video, so I had like full heavy makeup on. I think I was wearing the Milani foundation, so like a pretty high coverage foundation, and it's just like, so it has the effect that the Boscia exfoliating peel has, which I do have and I do like, and I know it's slightly gimmicky, the peeling bit, but it actually does feel like it does smooth my skin out and take away some of like the dry skin flakes. This was like that, but on steroids. The chunks were like so huge and they were like falling into my eye, and because I had so much eye makeup on too, I'm like, I can't even like wipe my eye makeup off. But and it even says like this is for removing, I forget where it said it, but it said it was like, okay, so it says easy to use and superb peeling pad with strawberry, raspberry, and blueberry extracts to remove makeup residue. But I guess makeup residue. Okay, now I'm reading that, makeup residue. Maybe you were supposed to use like a makeup remover and then use this. I don't know. I still like, I didn't want it near my eyes. I immediately like, I didn't even see if I got the effects from this, because I immediately halfway through was like, F this, and just like use my regular Neutrogena facial wash to like wash my face. So I don't know. I'm curious to know if anyone else with the top box tried this and what they thought of it. If they actually really liked it. I'm curious. I'm curious to know. So speaking of makeup removers, I have two makeup removers here. This one is the one from, oh, it's all kind of worn off a bit. It's the Skin & Co. Cleansing Oil. I think it had like truffle in it or something. It was okay. I wouldn't buy it. It mostly removed my makeup. I found it didn't really remove all of my makeup, particularly like my mascara and my eyeliner. It had some trouble with. And yeah, I just prefer other products to this, so I wouldn't buy it. It was okay, but I didn't love it. This is one of my favorite products. This is the Marcel waterproof, non-greasy makeup remover pads, and they are non-greasy. Like, that's what I love about them. The ones that I always make a mistake of, I can't think of what the brand is, but I see it all the time at Winners. They have like a red one in the regular packaging and a blue one in the waterproof, and I always make the mistake because I'm like, oh, it's on sale, and I buy it, and I'm like, why did I do that? Because they're so greasy. I hate the way they feel. It feels like an oil slick on your face. Whereas this is actually truly non-greasy. So whenever I see these ones on sale, I do buy these ones. They're very similar to, I think Almay has makeup remover pads. They're like this, and I feel like, I wonder if they're by the same parent company? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Marcel is Canadian, but I could be wrong. You never know how these big corporate things work. I should know how these big corporate things work. Anyway, these are really good. Definitely recommend them. They're the Marcel 80 waterproof gentle makeup remover pads, the non-greasy. Love those. Will repurchase those in the future. And one final little wipe thing. These were the Life 3-in-1 facial wipes. It was just like a little travel pack that I used while I was traveling, and they were fine. I'm not sure. I like the simple ones better, but I did like, I mean, this is just like a 15 pack, so it's nice to have a small pack for traveling. I would probably repurchase these in the future if I needed like wipes for traveling. They said they were 100% plant-based fibers, so I don't know what that means. Does that really matter? Anyway, they were fine. More skincare. So one of these Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel. This is like a 1-2 step. I've talked about this in the past. Really like them. I still have one little packet left that I'm savoring. I know I should just use it and stop doing that. But anyway, I will repurchase this again in the future, but I do pace it out and I do buy just the 5 kit instead of the full one, because I find with the 5 kit then I'm like a bit more conscious of when I'm using it, because it's an expensive product. I have two little moisturizers here. One is the Renewed Hope in a Jar. I think I balked at this. I think I got this when I went to the Sephora sale or Sephora Rouge event in the spring, and I didn't have the best experience. Part of that was like mindset, and I was like, oh, this is so small, I'm not going to be able to tell if I like it or not. Actually, it wasn't. I felt like you did get a good amount of product in this. I did like this, but I know this product is really expensive, so I probably wouldn't buy it. But I did like it. There was a lot of product in there for me to use. So it was the Renewed Hope in a Jar from Philosophy, if I didn't say that. It says Refreshing and Refining Moisturizer. Yeah, it was a really nice little moisturizer. I would not balk if I got a sample of this again in the future. And then the other one was this Pure Lease Watermelon Energizing Aqua Bomb. So from a texture perspective, I did like this. I felt like 22-year-old me would really like this. So I mean that in 2 ways. One, because of the texture being really light, like it's a very light gel and it absorbs really quickly. So if you have oily skin, I think this type of product would be really, really good for you. However, and also in that it had the watermelon smell. However, 39-year-old me does not like the watermelon smell. It's very much like the Jolly Rancher watermelon smell, like the sort of fake watermelon. It's very strong and very sweet, and I just don't like that now. But former me would really like that. I know younger me would love that kind of a smell. So, I mean, this might be good. So, just again, trying to frame this, I feel like if you have a daughter that has really oily skin, but she wants to use a moisturizer, this might be nice. And like, I know it's heavily fragranced, so I mean, there's a concern perhaps maybe the fragrance, could interact with like acne or inflamed acne. I'm not really sure, so I can't say that. I didn't notice any issues. I still have acne, and I didn't notice this like making me break out or anything. So I know that's a concern with something that's highly fragranced. It's a worry, but yeah, I feel like if you have oily skin, I mean, it says it's a lightweight, oil-free gel cream. So yeah, this is perfect for if you have oily skin and if you like the smell of watermelon, like that Jolly Rancher type watermelon. Okay, I've just moved over on my couch a little bit, so hopefully the lighting is a little bit better and you can still see some of the reflection. Try and avoid that. So this is the Philosophy French Vanilla Bean Shower Gel Bubble Bath. I bought this ages ago. This took me forever to get through. I think I got this at the beginning of 2018. Part of the reason why this took me a long time to go through is I really don't like this bottle. Once I got like partway down, I was just like, this is annoying to use. Like, it's really hard to squeeze these bottles. I had to like make sure it was upside down. I know people rave about these. Okay. I liked it. If I got it as a gift, I wouldn't be mad. I would definitely appreciate it. If I bought it on sale, for sure, I'd never pay full price for this. So I'd like wait for one of those sales like after Christmas when they like knock these down 50%. I like other body washes. Like I really like the Bath and Body Works shower gels and things like that. And there's some like I just like even like some of the drugstore ones. So was it nice? Yes. Was it a nice little treat? Yes, but not something I would buy on the regular. So the last two body things that I have are this. There's a body lotion and a hydrating cream gel cleanser for the body. So these were part of a kit with a big sunflower fragrance that I bought from Marshalls. I got it at Marshalls, same diff. And it came with the cleanser and the body lotion. I tried to just power through using these because I don't like really highly fragranced body products. They were fine as a product. They were sufficient, but I just basically powered through them. The reason why I bought the sunflower fragrance was because I was told that or read online that it was very comparable to the Calvin Klein Escape for women, which was like my favorite back in the day, and they don't sell it anymore. I don't mind the smell of it. It's a nice smell. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I'd ever repurchase it. It's not the same though. It's not the same thing. So I powered through 2 shampoos over the past few months. I I've been trying to like work through, you know, backlogs of this kind of stuff because I've been sort of like hanging on to stuff, especially when I buy like expensive ones. I tend to like, because I end up using like them alternating, so then I like stretch them out longer than I probably should. This one is the Living Proof Restore shampoo, so I talked about this in comparison with the Caviar. Oh my god, I can't even think of the brand name right now, but you know which one I'm talking about. I'll put the name down below. Which is my like favorite high-end shampoo. I've yet to find one that I love as much, but this one's a close second. They're different though. They're not the same. Like they don't have the same effect. I find that the Caviar Alterna, is that right? The Caviar one is very moisturizing. Like my hair feels like silk after using it. This one I find my hair is smooth, but it's also a bit more like fluffy. It has a bit more like a volume property. It doesn't say that, but it has like, it's not as heavy weighted as the Alterna one. So this one was better to use like spring, summer than in the wintertime, whereas I think the Alterna one would be better for wintertime. And then this is just the Pantene. It's the Radiant Color Shampooing, just a basic Pantene one. Pantene is one of those ones that I just kind of always fall back on. I think I might have got this in one of those like at Shoppers Drug Mart. Ooh, I hope they do it this year. I haven't seen it yet. They usually do like a back to school kit where it's got like shampoo and a lip gloss and like, you know, a bunch of other things that are like, it's very economical to buy that little set. So I probably will buy one if it's got products in it that I think I'll use. So yeah, it's fine. I'll probably purchase this again at some point in the future. Maybe not this specific one, but I would bet money that I would buy Pantene in the future for sure. And I did finish one little conditioner. This is from one of the hair dye kits, the Natural Instincts that I use. I've been using it to sort of blend out the blonde into, like, this is all natural hair color until about like here, and then that's what it's blending out to, so you can kind of see there's still a bit of blonde in there. Haven't decided what to do with my hair yet. I think I'm going to get it cut next week. We'll see. Okay, I have lots of makeup items to talk about, which is kind of awesome. So I have two mascaras here. One is the Essence Instant Volume Boost Mascara, and the other one is the Better Than Sex. I forgot how heavy this is. It's weighty. The Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I didn't mind this. I wouldn't ever purchase this again, though. I like the L'Oreal Lash Paradise better. It's more affordable. There's a million mascaras out there to try. I always say this. I don't think it's worth buying high-end mascaras. I think drugstore mascaras are just as good, if not better. But you know, sometimes it's nice to give them a go and give them a try. It's nice to have something a little more luxurious to see if, you know, you like it. And I get, like I said, this is like nice and weighty and it looks real pretty. It's one of those things that would be like nice as a gift. But I know some people, like, this is one of those polarizing, like some people really like it, some people don't. I did have the issue of like the flaky, this was a bit more flaky. Like I would notice when I'd like pull it out and like chunks would like fall out of the tube, and sometimes I'd have like flaky bits on my face, or like, yeah, so that I didn't like about it. This one was fine. I can't remember this one. I think this one was, yeah, this one had like a fairly straight wand. Basically, I'm just getting rid of this because it's so old. I did it for my test last year, and then I kept it closed. I hadn't used it. So what I did was like I tested all those mascaras, and then I had a bunch that I just like didn't use, and I kept closed. So I felt like because I'd kept them closed, they were like fresh again. Maybe that's just me telling myself lies. But anyway, the more I used this, the more I did like it. I still didn't love it though. I still like other Essence mascaras over this one. And then the last mascara I have is this Dior Show Pump and Volume. I think the whole pump thing, like you're supposed to like squeeze it, is a bit of a gimmick. I liked this one. Ignore what I just said about, you know, expensive mascaras. No, just kidding. I still wouldn't buy it. But if I got a sample of this again, or like if there was a mini that was like in a kit or something, I liked this. I thought it did a really good job. I thought it made my lashes look really good. The brush is kind of like ginormous on this little guy, but I really did like this. It was a really nice mascara. So, I mean, if you do like expensive mascaras, this would be one to check out. It's the Dior Show Pump and Volume. I have two primers. So one is this VDL Beauty Finisher Stay Radiance. It was a little sample packet. I got 2 packets. I think it was through Topbox. They have these, I don't know how people find them, these like little promotion things. I always catch them on Reddit under the Makeup Addiction Canada. I don't know how other people find them. But anyway, This was kind of just a really small sample, so I don't remember it. So that tells you probably how good it is. I didn't remember it. I do have the other video one, the like Lumi layer one, which I haven't used enough, again, to make a decision on, so I need to get back to using that one. The reason why is because I'm trying to power through some of my older primers. Speaking of which, one was this Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Illuminate primer. This illuminated, it did not blur. I didn't find any blurring properties with this at all, so I basically just powered through finishing this. I probably could cut it open. I bet you there's probably still a bit of product if I cut it open, but I didn't like it that much to do that, so I'm just glad that this is out of my collection. I wouldn't repurchase this one again. They do have some other ones, but I feel like there's so many more drugstore primers now to try, so I don't know if I would ever repurchase any of the Maybelline Master Prime primers. I have 3 eyebrow products to talk about. One was this little Gamey Brow Benefit sample. It was fine. I still think, if I compare this to like the Essence one is good, so I would just go for the Essence one. Yeah, I mean, it was fine. I don't know if I would buy this though. This is the Benefit Ka-Brow. I actually did pay for this. This is the full size. I had so many issues with this. So first of all, the little brush thing comes out, which is really cool, but mine was like splayed when I first got it, and it's always been splayed. Like the little hairs. I don't know if I can get close enough to show you. I'd have to do like a zoom in picture, but the little like hairs, you can probably even see it there. See, like the little hairs are all splayed, so I could never use this brush. I tried, and it was just like, ugh. And then I think because of the packaging, this entirely dried out, which is not the end of the world. You know, you can add a bit of oil, but this like smells terrible now. It's like I was using it and adding some oil to it. So you can see, I think maybe if I don't know if you can see, it's like separated from the sides, and then like there's the big crack down the middle. Like this completely dried out. So I don't know if I would buy this again. They do have a mini one that looks like it's in this shape, but it's a mini. Maybe. Because I did like the product when I first got it. I do have the Anastasia Dip Brow, which, to be honest, I think I might like better than this. The reason why I like them differently was this was like a bit drier to start with. So I liked it because the Anastasia one, when I bought it, it was like so wet when I first bought it. I was like, oh, this is like slip sliding all over the place. But again, they both kind of start drying out as you're using them, and the Dip Brow like started drying out to the point where it's like, oh, now it's perfect. Now I really like it. Now I like the texture, and it's just right, and it's, yeah. And then this one dried out to the point of like no return. Like I said, I was using a bit of facial oil to like revive it, but now like the smell is just weird. I don't know if that's from the oil or just the product is done, but it is done for me. And you know me, if you've watched my videos, I don't, generally just get rid of things. And the last eyebrow product that I am done with is this Revlon Color Stay. Like I can't even, that's done. This was from that eyebrow pencil testing video that I did last year. I think this might be the last product from that. I can't remember. Anyway, it was one of my least favorites, partially because of the size. I like the finer pencils, and this was also like super creamy, so I just found it just didn't really stay. Like I still have slightly oily skin, so I just found like the eyebrow product just did not stay for very long, even though it says Color Stay. And this one was also, I noticed like the more I used it, it kind of had a bit of a reddish tinge to it, which I didn't love. It was fine, but I would pick the L'Oreal one over this one. And the next one, maybe. Like, the next one is really hard, though. But the L'Oreal one is my favorite one. Compared to the Anastasia one, the L'Oreal one was the closest. Anyway, next product. So, this was in my project pan. And I was like, oh, I'm getting close. I should be done soon. Well, I sharpened it, and then it fell out. So I don't know if I can show you. I don't know what happened to the rest of it. But it's done. I sharpened it and I was like, oh, there's no more product. I think there is, but I think this is so old that it's like dry. And it's like just like disappeared. So my zero eyeliner from my project pan is done. Also, another item from my project pan that I just wanted to share is done. If you didn't watch that video, is the Benefit What's Up highlighter. This was like my nemesis for years. I think my feelings towards it came out when I smooshed it into the lid. As I said, I did try and like scrape out most of it. I got some of it out, but I'm just happy to be done. I could probably scrape out. I bet you there's a lot of product in this little thing here. Nope, this is old. I'm done. Our relationship was great. I'm done with you. Actually, I started not liking it after a while. I felt like it sat on the skin funny, and I just find other highlighters sit better on the skin. And then another thing that I'm really proud that I finished, this is the Fresh Sugar lip balm in the scent flavor, whatever you want to call it, rose. And it's finished. Yay! So another lip balm out of my life. I think I did a whole video on that because I'll have too many. And the sad part is I've acquired like several already this year, so I don't think my actual lip balm count has changed at all, even though I've been finishing lip balms, and I'm real proud of myself. And then I just have a couple weird items here. The first one is a brush. So this is not really an empty, but it's getting thrown out. I don't know if I can show you. Just show you like it's lifting right off, and there's like missing bristles. Normally I would hang on to this until it looked like, you know, that doll from Rugrats, like like two little splays left. But I'm like, you know what? Stop being so cheap and just go buy a new brush. So I bought one of the. It says it's the wet brush, so I think it's like the original. I just like the back. The back says Hustle. They had three. One said Hustle. One said Make Pretty Things or Create Pretty Things, and then the other one said something else. I liked what they all said, but I liked the color of this one the best. So, and I like that this is like huge. So I didn't realize like size matters. So this one, like, you know, I liked it because it was great for travel, but you know, it takes a while. Whereas this, like, I have a tiny head, so like I do 2 brushes and my hair is brushed out. It's amazing. So, and I like it. I mean, I'm not sure. Again, is it like a million times better than any brush out there? I don't know, but I like it. It's working. And then the last thing is this candle. This was one of those Glade, I think, Airwick or something candles. It was in like an island. I don't know if it says it on the bottom. It was like an island scent. And you know how there's a certain point where, like, if you've had a candle for a long time and you've had the scent for a long time, I started to hate the smell of this. It almost had a weird cat pee smell after a while. I know that sounds weird. But yeah, there's just like something strange about the smell of this after a while. So I did finish it. Like you can see, like, I finished it. It's that, the little thing's right on the glass. It looks horrible. I wouldn't repurchase this one again. I really like the Bath & Body Works 3-wick candles, so those are the ones that I purchase. Every once in a while, though, I do purchase a random candle from like Shoppers Drug Mart or from like Winners, but more than likely I'm going to get Bath & Body Works candles for the most part. So yeah, I wouldn't buy this one. It was like Hawaiian Island or something. Yeah, I just, even with smelling it right now, I'm just like, no, ugh. I'm done with it. I think, yeah, it was too much. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a long video. I can already tell because I'm looking at like the timer on my video. Anyway, hopefully you made it to the end of this video. If you did, thank you for sticking around and listening to me blabber on about my garbage. Hopefully some of this was helpful for you. I hope you have a fabulous day. Please subscribe, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.